Today, it's all about the kids.
Hope kids like me get better.
The Y107 Missouri Credit Union Miracles for Kids Radiothon.
We believe in miracles.
Get your online donation matched right now by Veterans United at Y107.com.
You can get your online donation matched, indeed, Y107.com by Veterans United. Veterans United also working our Big O Tires phone bank. But all your donations right now are not just being matched, they are being tripled this hour, thanks to Zimmer Communications and our bosses right here. So call in, make your donation, and get your dollar tripled. And if you're a super miracle maker, you have the chance to win the just announced One Republic show in August in St. Louis. Chance to win those tickets as a super miracle maker right now, which ends up being, after the triple, over $1,000 a year to the hospital.
Incredible impact for just $31.25 a month. 866-970-4483 is that number. Pick up the phone, become a super miracle maker today. And speaking of super and super kids and all that, we have Kristen and Kevin Hartman with Kennedy. How are you guys doing?
Uh-oh. Hold on.
We do this every time.
I always forget. I'm slow on the dial. Say it again.
We're doing great. How are you guys?
Doing
We are
good.
doing awesome as well. Now, Kennedy's story is, crazy. I can't believe it. She was born at 1 pound, 3 ounces. And I've heard in their story here, in the story that we play on air too, like that, Dad, you were asked, which one do you want to save at one point? What is that? What goes through your head? How do you make that decision?
It's just kind of one of those things where the whole night's a blur. I know when we got to the hospital, kind of started the day, Kristen hadn't been feeling well, but kind of went to work. It was just a normal day, and then got a phone call that she was being transferred up to Women's and Children's, and I could tell it was pretty serious from just being on the phone. And then when we got here, everything kind of progressed even more, and she had HELLP syndrome, and so they kind of talked to us and said, we have to deliver Kennedy tonight for basically both of them to have a chance. And it definitely is one of those moments I'm never going to forget. Kind of wanting to be on 2 floors at once. They gave Kennedy a 50% chance of making it. They, because she was 1 pound, 3 ounces, they said they had to get a breathing tube in, and they weren't sure if it was going to happen. And thankfully, they were able to get the smallest one they had to, save her life. And then they were able to get Kristen the care she needed too, because she was very critical for a couple days as well. So can't say enough for the care that both of them received that night.
We talk about the NICU babies. There's 50 of them right now on the floor. The smallest one, 1 pound, 5 ounce. So Kennedy was smaller than even the baby that's on the floor right now. And that's why you guys need to donate. Listening right now, 866-970-4483. Your dollar goes triple the donation when you call in and donate. So please do. Please help out kids like Kennedy. Mom, Kennedy was in the hospital for 470 days.
Yep, a year and 3 months.
That is incredible. What was that feeling? You're going home today.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, that's a tough one. Overwhelming.
Yeah.
Very much overwhelming. I remember the story. My mom, it was a Sunday that we were going home, and they were at church, or they were getting ready for church, and we told her, yeah, we can do it. We can get everything in our car and get home. Yeah, we'll be fine. That morning I woke up and I saw everything that we had to take.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, no, I'm going to need you to come up.
Yeah.
So they were, they're like, all right, we will get out of church and we'll come up and help you. So, very overwhelming and exciting. And I'm not going to lie, a little sad. Just, we developed relationships with all these nurses and the staff there. And you're like, I'm not going to see you guys every day that we have for the past year. So, and also very nerve-wracking because we're doing it on our own. It's all on us now. Yeah. We don't have a team of nurses behind us. Right. So, kind of hit all the emotions. But it was a good feeling. We were thinking Kennedy would be not would be a little more timid at home and not be so easy right away because she's been in the NICU for so long, was used to those smells and that stuff.
Yeah.
But we couldn't have had a best reaction from her. The moment we got home, we set her on the floor to bring everything in. She just smiled at us. Aww. And then she immediately took a nap. So she just meshed right in the home routine. So that was amazing.
Mom, this is home.
Yes.
They know.
Feeling. Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, this is it.
This is it.
I'm sure. You guys probably felt more comfortable too, and she could kind of feel that off of you, and just
absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely.
So you talked about your NICU experience and, I mean, spending all that time in the NICU. I see that you actually wrote a book about your journey. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the book, it's a very simple children's story. So it started that my friend had a child in the NICU before I was even pregnant with her, and I was listening to the Radiothon, and they were talking about this Books for Babies program. And I was like, I think I want to donate to that. So I donated to that program, because it was really cool. I thought it was cool. Every kid gets a book every month. That's a neat story.
Yeah.
And, I think children's books are awesome. So I was like, yep, going to donate to that. So anyway, didn't realize that we'd be receiving these books as well. So that was really cool. And I've always wanted to write kind of a children's book. And so I told Kevin, I was like, yep, I think I want to write a book to give back to the Books for Babies. So we were home, and it fell into place that an illustrator was available who I knew through my family. So we collaborated and we came out with the book.
That's awesome. Another parent who gives back. We hear of all these parents who have gone through the experience through the hospital, and all you guys want to do is just give back as a way of saying thanks, because, I mean, the staff is incredible.
Absolutely. And, I wanted to help support these other parents. These books actually supported us more than what you think. Each month, it was a little bit of a highlight. You'd be having a rough month, with medical things happening, or she's getting sick or getting an infection. You're like, man. But a little highlight is a book that you get, a new book to read. So it's not the same book you're reading every month over. So it's just a little bit of a highlight. And then my book is kind of just a little bit of encouraging, kind of too, you will get through this. She did, you will too. Wow. So it's just a little bit of encouragement for the parents and the kids.
Yeah. That's awesome. And Kennedy's sitting here right now. What are the great life updates? She looks fantastic. She looks like a normal 3-year-old.
She does. She still has her issues, so right now what's going on,
she just side-eyed you as soon as you said that. She's like, what, Mom?
Oh, yeah.
I don't have issues.
We've got the attitude.
A little sassy.
Kid. So, no, right now, she's just struggling with her short gut. So we have short gut syndrome, and then she's developmentally delayed, and then she's nonverbal. So, and she doesn't eat, so she has an oral aversion still. We're working on all those things and just kind of getting her up to speed.
Yeah.
Wow. We talk about why you should donate. One of the programs that is supported by your donations right now is the Books for Babies program. And you just heard what a relief that is to get a new book each month. So any little milestone, any little event like that is so life-changing.
Absolutely.
And so empowering. So donate right now to keep programs like Books for Babies going. Again, it's all tripled this hour. So if you become a super miracle maker, $31.25 a month, by the tripling, thanks to Zimmer Communications, that becomes over $1,000 a year. That's a lot of books for a lot of babies and families. So make that donation, 866-970-GIVE. You were even saying, Kristen, you donated before you knew you needed the hospital.
Absolutely.
There's so many families out there that are thinking, should I donate? Well, my kids are fine. They're healthy. You never know if you're going to need it. And someday, if you're single right now and you become married and pregnant and all that, you might need the hospital. As we said yesterday, it's kind of like an insurance
policy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. And if you don't use it yourself, you know somebody who has.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a small community.
Absolutely. And it's right here. You don't have to go to Kansas City. You
Absolutely.
Don't have to go to St. Louis.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for sharing your story.
You.
I really appreciate it.
Can she say goodbye?
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. You want to say goodbye?
Say bye-bye.
All right. Well,
that was good as well.
I love the ooh.
She's very excited for Radiothon.
Yes.
866-970-4483. Donate for your sick kids, your healthy kids. Donate in Kennedy's honor here today. Become a super miracle maker for $31.25 a month. It is the 16th annual Missouri Credit Union Miracles for Kids Radiothon on Y107.